Graduates and guests, our ceremony will begin in 4 minutes. Please take your seats at this time. Use the QR code on the scoreboard to access the graduate recognition booklet. Please look for your graduate on the Jumbotrons as they enter the stadium from the area behind home plate. Before we begin this event, I'd like to remind us of some general rules so that everyone can fully enjoy the program. Please silence your cell phones, stay in your seats, and keep the aisles clear for safety reasons. Please do not engage in any action that disrupts the event or prevents the speakers from being heard during the ceremony within Angel Stadium. This includes, but is not limited to, shouting over the speakers, speaking out of turn, blocking others' view of the event, or displaying banners and signs. Thank you. Friends and families, welcome to the Cal State Long Beach College of Engineering Commencement Ceremony. Now please direct your attention to the Jumbotron screens throughout the stadium as we welcome our graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, count it down with me. If you're ready, count. 4, 3, 2,
Graduates and guests, please direct your attention to the Jumbotron screens throughout the stadium and welcome the College of Engineering graduating class of 2025. Graduates and guests, joining us today to recognize and honor our history-making graduating class of 2025, we welcome distinguished guests and leaders from our college and university. Shailesh Chandra, Chair, Engineering Faculty Council and Grand Marshal. Perla Ayala, Interim Chair, Biomedical Engineering. Sergio Mendez, Chair, Chemical Engineering. Joseph Kim, Chair, Civil Engineering and Construction Engineering Management. Oscar Morales Ponce, Associate Chair, Computer Engineering and Computer Science. Ibrahim Amiri, Chair, Electrical Engineering. Jalal Torbzadeh, Chair, Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. Karab Janoyan, Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Studies. Antonello Sciortino, Associate Dean for Academic Programs. Ginny Ree, Dean. Marwan Fawaz, former Executive Advisor to Google and CEO of NEST, College of Engineering and Electrical Engineering alumnus. Bruce McRae, Honorary Degree recipient. Jeff Cook, Chief Communications Officer. Chris Fowler, Chief of Staff. Min Yao, Vice President, Information Technology. Daniel Montoya, Vice President, University Relations and Development. Scott Appel, Vice President, Administration and Finance. Beth Lesson, Vice President, Student Affairs. Karen Sissom-Gunn, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Chris Steinhauser, California State University Trustee. And Jane Close Connolly, President. In 2018, the university adopted a new alma mater with lyrics by Christian Valdez and music by Kyle Gabriel, composed when both were students in the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music. To sing it for you today, please welcome Alyssa Curiel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce Jeannie Ree, Dean, College of Engineering. Dean Ree.
Thank you, Shailesh. Dr. Chandra is the chair of our faculty council and serving as our grand marshal today. Let's give him a little round of applause. Well, congratulations and welcome to the 2025 College of Engineering Commencement on the 75th anniversary of our esteemed university. Your college graduation will forever be one of the momentous milestones in your lives. The class of 2025 is no stranger to adversity, and you all just completed one of the most difficult degree programs out there. Let's celebrate and make the most of it. I would like to acknowledge what it takes to make it through a degree in our college. It takes hard work, late nights, rigorous problem solving, intense projects, teamwork, and most of all, perseverance. It might have taken blood, sweat, and tears, and maybe a lot of caffeine. Let's all give our graduates a huge, huge round of applause for their accomplishment. Next, let's show our gratitude to all the people in our lives who have helped you and supported you and are watching you with pride today. Can I please have all of the faculty and staff from our college who are in the stadium stand and be recognized? Let's thank them for teaching you, advising you, and mentoring you. Next, can I have all the parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, spouses, significant others, and friends of the graduates? Please stand if you are able and be recognized. Let's thank them for supporting you, encouraging you, and being there for you when you needed them. I would like to point out some noteworthy student accomplishments for the year. The CSULB GeoWall competition team from the Civil Engineering and Construction Engineering Management Department earned first place at the GeoWall National Competition in Louisville, Kentucky this year. This is the first time we have ever won the national competition. Let's give them our kudos. And now to be outshined, the Chemi Car team from the Chemical Engineering Department won first place in the Western Regional American Institute of Chemical Engineering Student Conference with their design named Sharkus Electris. They beat teams from 12 universities and will be one of 4 teams representing our region in the national competition this fall. Let's give it up for them. The student organization, Institute for Electrical and Electronics Engineering, received the 2024 Best Student Chapter Award from the IEEE Coastal Los Angeles section for its exceptional performance and contributions to the 2024 IEEE Silicon Beach Annual Conference. Kudos for your work. Graduate student Nicholas Chow received the 2025 University Achievement Award for Outstanding Graduate Research, Scholarly, and Creative Activity. Nicholas is graduating today with his MS in Computer Science and was advised by Dr. Bo Fu. Congratulations. Dr. Poom Narongdej has authored over 10 peer-reviewed publications and is receiving his PhD in Engineering and Computational Mathematics from Claremont Graduate University today, under the advisement of Dr. Ehsan Barjaste. Poon also received his bachelor's and master's degree in mechanical engineering from the Beach, as well as a master's in material science from UCLA. And last but not least, 11 students from the Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering Senior Project and 3 alumni successfully launched and recovered our first nitrous kerosene liquid rocket in the Mojave Desert under the supervision of Dr. Mahdi Yusbashizadeh. The rocket reached 2,000 feet in altitude and created 300-pound force of thrust, and is the culmination of 3 years of R&D. Please enjoy this brief footage from the recent launch and this momentum achievement. Let's cue the rocket video.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Yeah.
And just like that rocket, you are all poised to rise to new heights. You all are the future, and we send you out into the world to do your part to make it a better place. Use your talents and training for good, and never stop learning and growing. I hope you will stay in touch as College of Engineering alumni to help inspire the next generation. We are so very proud of you, and we will continue to be among your biggest fans. Congratulations once again, and go Beach. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Marwan Fawaz. Mr. Fawaz is the chairman of the board of CSG International and a board member at NRG Energy. He was recently an executive advisor at Google and Alphabet Inc. and chief executive officer at Nest. Additionally, he was the CEO at Motorola Home and has held many other executive leadership and founder roles within the cable and telecommunications industry. He received his MS and BS degrees from electrical engineering at Cal State Long Beach. Let's welcome our incredible alumnus to the podium, Mr. Marwan Fawaz.
Good afternoon, College of Engineering, class of 2025. What an incredible day. Dean Ree, esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, proud families, fellow 49er alumni, and most importantly, graduates. Thank you for allowing me to share this momentous occasion with you. It's truly an honor to be back at the beach, the place where my own journey began. Today's special day, to all of you beach graduates, a heartfelt congratulations to all of you. For me, it started here too. I arrived as a 16-year-old immigrant from Lebanon, fleeing the civil war by way of Liberia, West Africa. CSULB was the university that welcomed me, accepted me into this very College of Engineering. 43 years ago, like you today, I built my foundation here. I am proudly a double graduate, bachelor's and master's in electrical engineering. For 5 years, the beach was my home away from home. I met the love of my life here at CSULB. My wife, Patsy. Yeah. The class we first met was an intro to computer science course. Yeah. 37 years of marriage and 3 amazing children who are all here today. We are still going very strong. Thank you, honey. I recall Patsy and I used to trek over to the business school building to work on our computer lab projects. Somehow the business school had more computers than the engineering school. Still can't figure that one out. In fact, Patsy and I ended up building the first networked MS-DOS machines, for those of you who remember what those are, for the business school. They ended up hiring us to work there and maintain the lab for Professor Thompson. During my studies, I was fascinated by satellite communications. Maybe too fascinated. Sorry, Dr. Dawes or Dr. Ye. I barely passed semiconductor design and power distribution. My passion was satellites, and I applied to all the big aerospace companies, Hughes, TRW, Rockwell, but I hit a wall. A recruiter told me, "We love your background, but you're not a US citizen and no security clearance." So what did I do? I pivoted. The cable industry was using satellites to launch MTV and HBO. Close enough, I said. My plan was to work there temporarily until I got my clearance. But the opportunities in cable, broadband, and eventually mobile were immense. I spent the next 25 years riding that wave and never looked back. I would like to share with you my 40 years professional journey to help you relate, prepare, and explore your own journey. The foundation that Long Beach State was crucial. Early in my career, I was coding, yes, coding, Fortran, Pascal, to automate cable network design. And soon after that, designing fiber optic networks. I realized quickly that lifelong learning was my competitive edge over established engineers. That drive led to rapid promotion. Within 5 years, I was managing engineers decades my senior. And frankly, I failed miserably. It was a stark lesson that technical brilliance alone isn't enough. Mastering leadership, communications, empathy, those human skills was just as crucial. The first 10 years of my career were so pivotal for the next 2 decades. Not only did I need to mature and learn how to manage people, I had to educate myself in how to manage business, budgets, read financial statements. I'd also seek mentors in those areas and took university classes in financial areas and seminars in those fields. The next decade of my career I was able to join the executive rank of the companies that I worked for. I was bold enough to start my own company early 2000, but that failed quickly. I learned how to fundraise for startup, but my timing was bad. It was during the dot-com bubble. I was not ready for that. I rejoined the corporate world of cable and telecom. I was excited to become my dream job, a chief technology officer for one of the largest cable companies in the country 20 years ago. In my cable career, I worked for early pioneers and founders of internet and broadband. In this decade, I was incredibly grateful to work directly for the founders of Google, and prior to that, co-founder of Microsoft, Paul Allen. Working with visionaries like Paul Allen wasn't just about executing tasks. It was about engaging in thought leadership, debating ideas, and absorbing this forward-thinking mindset. He was the most influential mentors in my career. In this decade, I was able to branch out to other sectors, from smart home technologies, enterprise software, consumer services, and energy. Every one of those sectors, I had to go back and rely on my engineering foundations to ramp up my knowledge and feel confident that I can be conversant and effective in those roles. I was fortunate enough to become the CEO of a couple of different companies, Motorola Home and Nest. My approach to those roles has always been to stay curious, never pretended that I knew all, but always surrounding myself with capable leaders and letting them flourish. I found success is always driven with humble leadership, transparencies, and measured risks. My career rode the wave of telecom, internet, and mobile revolutions, disruptions that reshaped our world. Your journey launches into equally, perhaps even more disruptive era. The foundation you built here have prepared you for it, and I genuinely cannot be more excited for you. You're about to embark on one of the most consequential and disruptive technology decades of our time. To mention a few areas, the following growth sectors will explode in your career timelines. Of course, AI, neural networks and computational power, quantum computing, robotics, like autonomous mobility, humanoid robots, machine with inference capabilities, multiomics technology, from precision therapies to programmable biology to molecular level intervention. Distributed energy and generations in areas of small modular reactors, SMRs and nuclear generations, digital transformation, and finally sustainable engineering, the ability to design and problem solve with existing and new materials. These aren't just trends. They're arenas where you, beach engineers, will design, build, and lead. So how do you navigate this incredible and complex future? One, find your purpose. Ask yourself why certain areas matter to you. What impact do you want to make? Balance every decision with ethical responsibility and utmost integrity. Don't fear failure. Learn from it. You will face setbacks. Silicon Valley calls it failing fast. Learn quickly and adapt. Remember, engineering is iterative. Embrace lifelong learning. Your degree is the launch pad, not the destination. Technology accelerates relentlessly. Stay curious, keep learning, and stay informed. 4, your human skills. Cultivate your human skills. Technical knowledge is powerful, but collaborations, communications, leadership, and empathy are the multipliers. 5, and finally 5, build and nurture your professional network. Go beyond just a LinkedIn profile. Build genuine connections with colleagues and mentors. Reach out beyond engineering. I stand here incredibly proud, a fellow beach engineer. This outstanding university produces not only some of the best and most engineers in California, but also proudly one of the most diverse groups of engineers in the nation. That diversity is strength. Embrace it, leverage it, and be proud of it. My final message to you, today is the beginning of your next chapter. Seize the moment. You are equipped, capable, and ready to tackle the world ahead of you. Make an impact and be proud of your accomplishment, no matter how small or big. Look around. Thank you, classmate, who shared this journey. Thank you, professor, and the dedicated staff. And most importantly, turn to your loved ones, parents, grandparents, family, friends. Yes, let's hear it for all the parents and the grandparents. Who supported you every step of the way. They are bursting with pride today, and rightfully so. Go forth, beach engineers, build a better future. Congratulations to all. Thank you.
And now, we would like to recognize an honorary degree recipient. The California State University awards honorary degrees to distinguished individuals who have demonstrated excellence in areas that benefit CSU campuses, the state, nation, or humanity. These individuals serve as examples to be recognized and honored for their exemplary contributions. The degrees are given by the CSU Board of Trustees in the name of the California State University and in the name of the campus. It is now my distinct pleasure to present the Doctor of Humane Letters degree to honor a larger-than-life individual who supports the beach with his whole heart, Bruce Double D McRae. This second-generation Long Beach native is a fixture at athletic events and across campus. He works to serve our students, campus, and community. He serves on numerous community boards and strives to make Long Beach better and a better home for all. His tireless advocacy for our students reflects a key value of CSULB. Presenting the degree on behalf of the California State University Board of Trustees is trustee and Double Beach alumnus Chris Steinhauser.
Hey folks, Bruce Double D, and I'm telling you what, I think God has a sense of humor. But you know something? I look around, I look behind me, and I want to thank Jane Connolly for giving me this gift. And this truly is a gift, it's a blessing. I want to thank my family who's up in the stands right now, that they've worked with me for so many years and dealt with Dad and my beautiful wife, Barbie. But you know something? It comes back to the beach. It comes back to all of you. Engineering school. You're the future of America. You're the future of the world. And you know something? You have to learn just one thing. To give thanks every morning when you wake up. Give thanks to whatever you believe in. Give thanks for another day. But give back. I've learned to give back over the course of my career. Giving back, and what I decided to do is give back to Long Beach State. Why? You're our future. Everyone in the stands, everyone here, you're the future of not just America, of the world. Remember that. Take that to heart. I believe in you. The staff believes in you. Your professors believe in you. Your parents believe in you. Give them thanks when this day is over. Don't forget to give your mom and dad a hug. If they're not here, look up. You know they're looking down on you right now. Give them thanks for what you've been able to accomplish, because you've done it through your brain and through your heart. And remember your soul. So, for me and my family, the McRae family, Bruce Double D McRae, God bless you all. Congratulations to all of you. And stay tuned, like I always state, there's so much more to come in your lives and in mine. Go Beach.
Congratulations, Dr. McRae. We are fortunate to have you supporting our students. Graduates and guests, we have reached your moment. I ask that you follow your faculty marshal and begin to make your way to the main stage. Please return to your seats after you cross the stage. We will have a special surprise for all of you at the end of the ceremony. While our graduates line up, please view the Jumbotron for a word from President Connolly, the CSULB alumni, and see why the beach is where California dreams.
Your participation in our 2025 commencement provides proof positive that each of you are talented and resilient. I know that along the way with the good times, most of you experienced some hard times at the beach, maybe some anxiety, maybe some academic or social or personal misstep, but here you are. In future times, I hope you remember these moments walking the stage as evidence that anything is possible in your life. You may not be there yet, but with hard work and a little luck, you will accomplish your dreams. I'd like to leave you with this bit of advice. Be open to the possibilities available to you in this ever-changing world and to the potentials that are within you. The world of work is quickly evolving, but with your disciplined, specific knowledge and your critical thinking and problem-solving skills, you are ready to embrace the future and, in fact, create the future you want to be your best selves. Best wishes on all your next adventures, and go Beach.
Hello, graduates. My name is Genesis Hara, Cal State Long Beach class of 2019 and 2022, and former ASI president. I am so proud to welcome you to an esteemed group of Beach alumni, more than 400,000 strong. Make no mistake, we may be a big family, but we are a tight-knit family. We keep in touch with our alma mater, we look out for one another, and we celebrate each other's accomplishments. And today, we celebrate you. Know that as a graduate of Cal State Long Beach, you also join a family of dreamers, change makers, leaders, and achievers. When we dream big. Jurassic Park big. Yes, iconic film director, producer, and screenwriter Steven Spielberg is one of your fellow Beach alumni. So is Wendy McLinden-Covey, whom you've seen in The Goldbergs, Reno 911, and Bridesmaids. And Caitlin Dickerson, immigration reporter for The Atlantic and winner of a Peabody Award. Beach alumni leave their mark on the world, always striving to make it better. Thomas Baker, Canada Research Chair in Quantum Computing, is developing concepts and finding solutions for quantum computation, while Lenora Norosky creates programs to educate future generations of immunologists as she researches and treats chronic illnesses and immunodeficiencies. We serve our communities with plenty of beach pride. Among our alumni in public office are Robert Garcia, U.S. Congressman for the 42nd District in the U.S. House of Representatives, and Lena Gonzalez, California State Senator, 33rd District in the California State Senate. And let's not forget about our former beach student athletes who still make us proud. Among them, Misty May Trainer, beach volleyball 3-time Olympic gold medalist, Terrell Davis, Hall of Famer and former running back for the Denver Broncos, and professional baseball player Evan Longoria. So Beach graduates, you are now part of this illustrious family. Remember that no matter where you go or what you do, you're a Beach alumni for life. Stay connected, go out there, and take on the world. Go Beach!
Graduates, after your stage crossing, please return to your seats. The official conferral of degrees and the turning of the tassels will follow. We ask that everyone remain seated until the ceremony ends. After the ceremony, remember to visit CSULB alumni, beach shops, and our friends from LBS Financial at the home plate gate.
It is with a heavy heart that we must confer our next degree. Rashed Al-Shayab was a chemical engineering student. Rashed transferred to CSULB from Santa Monica College in fall 2022 to pursue his passion for chemical engineering. His academic excellence earned him a place on the president's list, and he gained valuable industry experience through a summer internship with Marathon Petroleum. Returning to campus in spring 2024, Rashid became the treasurer of the American Institute of Chemical Engineering student chapter and led the ChemiCube competition team. He was later elected president of the club for the 2024-25 academic year. Rashid will be remembered not only for his achievements, but for the kindness, humor, and inspiration he shared with all who knew him. Let's acknowledge our peer, our colleague, and fellow graduate. I am pleased to invite to the podium Karen Sissom Gunn, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will present the candidates for the joint doctoral degree.
Thank you, Dean Ree. Good afternoon, Beach family and friends. As Provost for California State University, Long Beach, it is my duty and pleasure today to present the candidates for the highest degree we bestow on a student, the doctoral degree. Students achieve this by several years of additional coursework, examinations, and finally, by conducting original research and writing a doctoral dissertation. We have one candidate for the joint doctoral degree in engineering and industrial applied mathematics, and two candidates for the joint doctoral degree in engineering and computational mathematics with us today. Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please come forward? Kamal Gada's dissertation title is Numerical Investigations of a Pipe Jet with Coil Inserts with and Without Crossflow, and his research was conducted under the supervision of Dr. Hamid Rahi.
Kamal Kantilel Gada.
Congratulations, Doctor. Pum Narangde. The dissertation title is Enhancement of Mechanical, Structural, and Electrical Properties in Advanced Composites and VAT Photo Polymerized 3D Printing Nanocomposites. And his research was conducted under the supervision of Dr. Ehsan Barjaste.
Pum Narong Det.
Leo Torres. Leo's dissertation title is Optimization of a Vertical Axis Wind Turbine Airfoils using Machine Learning, Numerical, and Experimental Methodologies. And his research was conducted under the supervision of Dr. Hamid Rahi. Got it right, Dr. Rahi.
Leo Torres.
Congratulations, Doctor. President Connolly. These graduates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
You have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by your Dean, and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all requirements the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
And now it's time to present the candidates for the master's degree. Will the candidates for the master's degree please come forward?
Joshua Aiden Tortuya Galang. Josue David Hernandez. Byron Oliver Leon.
Lisa Ray Bell.
Nancy Hakuz.
Tyler Cooks.
Alexander Jackson Littleton.
Shri Vamshika Manandi.
Rishi Kamal Erla.
Sai Vardhan Kondapaka.
Pavan Sai Reddy Atla.
Varshita Nagaraja. Tiraj Reddy Ravula. Pavan Kumar Reddy Ontedu.
Ananya Reddy Yasani. Venkata Mahesh Reddy Sanikomo.
Satyam Kiran Kajaleo.
Yash Dinesh Shah.
Shivani Ramesh Patel.
Hetvi Nimesh Choksi.
Nikita Lalwani.
Tapan Arvind Bhai Shah.
Raj Kalyan Reddy Bezawada.
Sri Ram Charan Gudipudi.
Pavan Kalyan Vaturi.
Ritvik Manapalli.
Sai Smita Chandrasekhar. David Avila. Daniel Andrew Castaneda.
Vang Cha Lee.
Michael M. Trong.
Brandon Lewis Rosano.
Emily Hope Bernardo.
Cheyenne Denise Marcelin Stone. Bao Dai Nguyen Nguyen.
Nicholas Robert Chow.
Sochith Sok.
Debarati Datta.
Gauri Shashank Moge.
Parikshit P. Sharma. Kirthana Srinivasa Naidu.
Amog Raj Rajshekara Murthy. Shrey Dharmendra Modi. Apek Shivshil Manjunath. Manu Nagendra Nala.
Ahmeduz Zaman.
Ankit Raj.
Ilman Zia.
Satyam Sharma.
Raghavendra Dubey.
Anjali Yadav Padilla. Anuhya Paturu. Srilekha Chowdhury Maganti. Gautam Pulivarti.
Durga Bhavani Chunduri.
Rohit Reddy Seelam.
Sai Malish Gaud Dabiti.
Priyanka Nagaraj.
Meghana Komatineni. Varun Gunda.
Ashrit Rachurla. Prudvi Raju Madam.
Varshaith Reddy Chinny.
Anushka Raju.
Justin Brewy.
Logan Daniel Nieto. Paras Harasukbai Patolia.
Prithik Sanjay Kamdar. Twanil Ashwin Gandhi.
Aditi Manojbai Panchal.
Oyasvi Sharma. Mayank Anant Thakur. Ojas Rajesh Wani.
Aniket Bharatbhai Patel.
Jaimin Manish Kumar Vyas. Yash Rakesh Trivedi.
Kunj Kirtibhai Patel. Naveen Chandar Palanisamy.
Tharun Rajiv.
Zaiban Atik Kalaji.
Vishal Gajanan Patel.
Chinmay Sanjay Sumbe. Shivam Prashant Vispute.
Siddhant Nitin Patil. Sneha Bhagwat Pawar. Shreya Ajit Mangade.
Daniel Wisdom Cheng. Gregory Edward McGlocky Veracruz.
Humanvitha Sedharani Chinam. Panchami Ida.
Sai Jagdishwar Jatavalabala.
Aishwarya Malampati.
Sukesh Kumar Dosapati.
Venkata Sai Anirudh Vinjamuri.
Vaishnavi Mandari.
Abhinav Bachu. Sumanth Ambala.
Sonika Gudeli.
Yogendra Pala.
Srimukha Enugu. Bharani Vishnu Vardhan Adapala.
Kishore Sethi.
Sandeep Kumar Kulathuran Pillai Subha.
Martin Ramirez Jr. Daniel Eduardo Mendoza Linares.
Hong Jui Chang.
Mayur Jain.
Pavan Kumar Tungala.
Sai Santosh Maladi.
Aditya Vanakudre,
Harshit Gupta,
Sagar Raj Tiwari,
Akash Ponam,
Deva Datu Javadi, Manasa Lakshmi Gangaraju,
Oravind Dulipudi, Pooja Devendra Chavan, Sonal Vilas Bijitkar,
Shrushti Milind Samsandekar,
Mitali Manish Admute,
Hari Prasad Maturu,
Joy Lee Marshall Romao,
Harshini Jeligama,
Priyanka Prabhadampu,
Anusha Vangala,
Manisha Reddy Gorala,
Pravalika Siginam Setu, Akshara Yaramada, Sesha Vaishnavi Srungaram, Manikanta Venaganti,
Venkatasai Rahul Potlachervu,
Rohit Somisetu, Abraham Emiliano Serrano,
Long Kim Nguyen, Christian Nyaye, Akil Manchukonda,
Paradwaj Vemuri, Sahana Rangada Maya Yadav,
Guillermo Barrera Hinojosa, Valerie Amesquita,
Rudra Sunil Pararkar, Tashrik Mahmood Rahat,
Ganesh Kumar Singh,
Nishant Ayachit Shrikant, Yashas Biskur Ramesh,
Shashank Jain Mahavira,
Bhargav Arvind Bhai Diora,
Kevin Sanjay Bhai Kunt, Kirtan Kumar Sandip Bhai Kalathia,
Chintan Kumar Yagnesh Bhai Devani,
Yash Soni,
Tirth Atalbai Nakrani,
Maulik Jaisuk Bey Dorajia,
Darshit Dharmeshbai Malvia,
Parag Vinod Bhai Kyada,
Manav Dirubhai Tank, Druvil Jitesh Bhai Vasoya,
Meet Ashok Bhai Patel,
Kaushik Manubhai Kanani,
Rutvik Kishore Bhai Devani,
Gagan Ramesh Nirisale,
Hit Kumar Ketan Bhai Savalia,
Harsh Harishabhai Kenny,
Yogesh Ramesh Bhai Dholakia,
Abhishek Arvind Bhai Rabaria,
J. Mansukh Bhai Bhingradia,
Rushabh Kumar Ramji Bhai Pansuria,
Vishrut Jitesh Kumar Goti,
J. Ashwin Kumar Ajudia.
Ronak Shukla. Akhil Varma Shri Vatsavaya.
Raviteja Reddy Maruri.
Jagadish Vemuri. Manohar Vallabhi. Balabalaji Singam Setti. Venkata Venu Madhav Soragani.
Siva Sai Deepti Zampatnam.
Dutch Nitinbhai Gotti.
Sandeep Bharatbhai Bhuva.
Mohammed Durudgar.
Janish Jitendrabhai Devani. Yagnik Kishorbhai Beladia.
Juliana Marie Risang.
Yashashwini Dasamapura. Unmona Aditi. Syed Tanvir Ahmed.
Sunavya Varagani. Shri Kirthi Yenumula.
James Samuel Lucas.
Nithin Reddy Murray.
Shri Ganesh Vatamalli. Sai Nanda Kumar Tirneddi.
Ayush Jayantubai Kumbani.
Smith Rajesh Kumar Patel.
Kathan Sanjay Shah. Priya Sunil Kumar Shah. Meet Sunil Kumar Shah.
Part Kumar Babarbai Patanvaria. Rakshit Kumar Shailash Bhai Patel. Shivang Rakul Bhai Patel. Trishil Prahlad Bhai Patel. Vishesh Rajan Bhai Mehta. Dhruv Jignesh Kumar Patel. Raj Mulchand Bhai Patel. Vedant Devan Bhai Patel. Kunal Rajendra Pandi. Abhyush Rajak. Azad Chandraresh Bhai Patel.
Danush Gidanapalya Chandrapa. Bhumika Goparal Pani Raj.
Guru Charan Raju. Drashti Dinesh Bhai Patel. Arfin Mohammed.
Sai Vinuta Amilineni.
Satish Malidi. Ria Richard.
Varun Kadam Lakshman Rao. Divya Shri Koparam Muralidhar.
Arjun Bharat Bhai Vagasia.
Nilafar Tamara Kizulgan.
Shengyan Ye.
Danielle Gonzalez. Laksh Chandraban Jadwani.
Avantika Singh.
Shivam Dahir.
Priyansh Kalpesh Shah. Tirth Shailesh Thoria. Matthew Suresh Zachariah.
Chandrika Dronadula.
Karthik Tadagiri.
Hasha Fardan, ready, Guram.
Praneeth Vadapalli.
Kiran Kumar.
Oravind Anand.
Manohar Patnala.
Vasant Chakilam.
Venkan Gouda Virangouda.
Sai Swadeep Mailugundla. Geeta Madhuri Pupala.
Yamini Tulabandula. Venkata Sai Karthikeya Srungarapu.
Srinidhi Pusuluri.
Jualita Reddy Kongara.
Priyanka Boguda.
Venkata Pavan Surya Kanakam.
Sham Sundar Swarno. Pavan Tala.
Ganga Sai Krishna Batu.
Ravi Varma Indukuri. Drishti Jaiswal.
Nikita Bhupalam Anil.
Vanilla Gaja.
Shivajyothi Chidura.
Durga Sai Lakshmi Nimagada.
Prem Sai Vardhan Varudu.
Sai Sushma Reddy Julakanti.
Vera Venkata Satya Bhargav Chintapalli. Prem Sai Aroju.
Pujitha Vankam.
Manikante Swara Suryanarayana M. Chintalapudi.
Jahnavi Kotapati.
Likitha Ale.
Megana Indla Moody. Swetha Sri Gutula.
Tanuja Nalajala.
Akhil Deshneni.
Abu Bakr Ahmer Syed.
Yasoda Krishna Betham Cherla.
Jitendra Vignesh Matsa.
Jose Francisco Lastra.
Jose Juan Ruiz. Tristan Giovanni Ramirez.
Prexa Damjibai Kamani.
Zarna Sanjay Kumar Nakrani.
Aaron Gion Kim.
Mike Nguyen.
Sahand Fathi. Ranim Al-Diban.
Shahbaz Khan.
Hassan Hussein Ball Out.
Rendell Miguel.
Gurpreet Singh Tahim.
Shi Leo.
Rutvi Birenkumar Patel.
Devansh Vatsal Kumar Sheth.
Drashti Geotenbrohai Gorikia.
Rohan Bodu.
Sejal Goram.
Anto Jevin Anthony Vincent. Nivetha Amundi Magesh.
Sai Krishna Kappa. Kawin Swisesh Kalemani.
Sudarshan Suresh Pawar.
Clint Michael DeMello.
Chirag Vivek Patel. Divyank Ram Patel. Pavan Arun More.
Pratik Shankar Jadhav. Rajdeep Satish Kalikar.
Utkarsh Sanjay Patil.
President Connolly, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
Graduates, you have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, by your Dean, and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled the requirements of the appropriate master's degree with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
I now invite the bachelor's candidates to make their way to the stage.
I am Dr. Perla Ayala, the chair of the Biomedical Engineering Department. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering please come forward on the direction of the marshals?
Jake Esteban Sanchez.
Benjamin T. Quinn. Ethan Patrick Haber.
Diego Rodriguez.
Wesley Aaron Chen.
Valeria Garcia Diaz.
Kelsey Lynn Ollis.
Edwin Lee Danahy. Alyssa M. Alfaro. Grace Bulos.
Alp Tahinjioglu.
Vavahia Sinatila Ika.
Kelly Olvera.
Maya Irena Gorchitsa.
Tiffany Friel. Ashling Bolt. Ina Isabella Dizan Arroyo.
Javier Prado.
Brandon Tanner Worth.
Victoria Favela. Alex L. Cuevas.
Lucas Roger Maxfield.
Jefferson Luong.
Ogochukwu Lynn Ozenevo.
Matthew Estrada. Michael Antonio Avila. Elias Roberto Diaz.
William Lim.
Ashvi Bhagat. Adamari Guadalupe Davila. Joseph C.J. Castaneda Zepeda. Ian Mark Ashline. Vanessa Atempa. Erica Kalina.
Edward Yusilon Garcia.
Brian Portugal.
Alphonsine Chanel Briones Cow.
Marcus Andre James Musngi Malabo.
Aldrin Alvarez.
William Lee Lau.
Hung Jiano.
Alyssa Marie Simental.
Anika Orchi.
Fareha Tahsin Alam.
Catherine Joan Medina.
Ulises Achilles Velasco.
Ethan Tyler Moxley.
Haya H. Ayesh.
Jazba Hader.
Kayla Virginia Rumrell.
Dana Amriash.
Chelsea Roa Sandoval.
Sandra Tchaikovsky. Edmund Nick Torres.
Kevin Thanche. James Aristotle Y. Domingo.
Alexander Van Trong. Yampere Tubiai.
I am Dr. Sergio Mendez, the chair of the Chemical Engineering Department. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering please come forward under the direction of the marshals?
Ariana Hernandez.
Lin Thi Tai. Keisha Thiam.
Taylor Tien Dang.
Dong Min Win.
Sonyi Lee.
Fong Thao Bui.
Valerie Fan Win.
Diego Ivan Garcia.
Adrian Joseph Zentano.
Chao Hui Bao Le. Abby Kato.
Carla Barillas.
Jalen Jones.
Esther Doe. Gustavo de la Torre Garcia.
Nathaniel Lawrence Graves.
Andrew Rostron.
Kevin Salazar Flores.
Renee Marie Gallardo. Alejandro Jimenez.
Taylor Soup.
Kira Noel Hollowed.
Jose Humberto Chavez.
Stephen Tyler Weir.
Brian Lamb.
Bernard Corsios.
I am Dr. Joseph Kim, the Chair of Civil Engineering and Construction Engineering Management. Will the candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering and the Bachelor of Science in Construction Management and the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering please come forward under the direction of the marshals?
Alexa Marie Portillo.
Rita Farag. John Anise. Valerie Rose Cortez. Ainsley Marie Albrecht. Sanika Deshpande. Elizabeth Violet Gil Cheong.
Jonathan Giovanni Para. Shyam Milan Patel. Juan Madrid.
Andres G. Fernandez.
Ramiro Sanchez Castillo.
Jesus Esau Perez Pulido.
Arlen Espinoza. Diana Castaneda.
Leonel Sanchez. Juan Paulo Sepulveda.
Sai Neha Mamilapali.
Simran Sarawagi.
Koteswara Rao Muva.
Ruben R. Carrillo.
Jennifer Teresa Tolentino.
Bailey Gianni Fuller.
Guinevere Ann Ferraris Lagico.
Oscar Lisandro Osorio Milla.
Aaron Kenneth Lapine.
Alberto Mata.
Ryan Lee. Jorge Alberto Lara.
Salvador Miramontes.
Mintant Ko.
Noé Isaias Tercero. Daniel Wesley Sioson Serna.
Jesse Fernando Avila Torres.
Robert Plasencia.
Juan Carlos Jimenez.
Eduardo D'Angelo Oliveiro.
Ethan Trinidad.
Sean Peter Daly.
Lana Horani.
Alice H. Pham.
Kenneth Lee.
T. Tan Yoon. RJ Noah Cuevas.
Rica Lorraine Almanza Nunag. Raul Corneta Ramos.
Andy Fajardo.
Tui Won Nu Vo.
Musa Mahmud Atie.
Vin Nguyen.
William Chen Thit Lewin.
Jared Emery Mendoza Fabia.
Alvaro Mata.
Michael David Blinstrub.
Joseph Osama Nashed.
Giorgio Timoniere.
Michael Anthony Malcolm.
Jakdip Singh Pandal.
Maximus Kevin Gomez.
Elijah Isaiah Castro.
Smith Dennis Muinuka.
Juan Samuel Lara Marin.
Johnny Foe. Damian Javier Alvarez.
Donis Mizdrian Rivadiniera.
John Christopher Gonzalez.
Chintan Kumar Shah.
Maria G. Rodriguez.
Mandukai Bayarseihan. Denise Mariela Baraza. Kyle Zane Dixon. Mariam Abdolazadeh. Fernando Antonio.
Kevin Guerrero. Ivan Garcia.
Gerardo Ramirez. Monica Marlene Maldonado. Kiana F. Rivas. Juan Carlos Magallon.
Josue Lopez.
Alfredo Rodriguez.
Jonathan Javier Hernandez. Joe Hernandez.
Amairene Vasquez Mercado.
Jean Malakar.
Aolan Chen. Samuel Robert Bingham.
John Edward Wagner.
Daniel Cormos.
Ian Miles Aguila.
Costa Chiapa.
Tariq Al-Sadi. Abram M. Azer. Ahmed Elokour. Elan Benitez. Dylan Alcantara. Stephen Flores. Eduardo Flores.
Luis Enrique Ramirez.
Moises Tlatilpa.
Angelica Jasmine de Santiago Macias.
Valente Galindo.
Vincent Stewart Bermudez.
Dylan Christopher Lynch.
Miguel Angel Ramos.
Brian Carlos Lopez.
Ruben Israel Mireles.
Derek Banuelos. Rodrigo Cano.
Eduardo Virshen.
Logan A. Barocas.
Jordan Marin.
Pablo Andres Arjona.
Scott Min Lee.
AJ Tiscarino. Ishan Hiteshbhai Savalia.
Joshua Christopher Miwa. Brian Munoz.
Bernardo Martin Larios Badillo.
Angel Rodriguez.
Harris David Afzal. Irvin Alroza.
Alexander Cernas Lopez.
Eduardo Sepulveda.
Linda Gutierrez.
Madison Kendall Bolina Fabella.
Francesca Octaviano.
Brenna Nicole Bobbich.
Laura Jasmine Garcia.
Maria G. Avila.
Rebecca Alexandra Ramirez.
Francesca Aragundi.
Cassandra Mazariegos. Kavin Yuki Pandita.
Melissa Garcia.
Matthew Ivan Vasquez.
Miguel Angel Felix.
Marcus Travion Wright.
Mark Priego.
Sia Lisa Touré.
Alex Hernandez.
Brandon Eli Blaga.
Tuk Pham Pham. Matthew Pedraza. Arya Parivar.
Benedicto Herrera.
Preston Moth.
Kang Nguyen Tran.
Tavon Hill.
Christian Roberto Martinez.
Edward Jose Castellanos.
Rodrigo Valdez.
Esperanza Esperez.
Noah Lewis Handel.
Chloe Trang Pham.
Maria Guntumas. Monique Grepo. Vincent Ho.
Magdalena Arana. Sophia C. Bermudez.
Jonathan Dong Nguyen.
Jonathan Chai.
Benedict Joseph Kabigting.
Evan Rocha.
Nicholas Jeffs.
Richard Bryant.
Nathan Kim. Andy Kayet.
Aliyah Angela Chi.
I am Dr. Ibrahim Amiri, the Chair of Electrical Engineering Department. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, the Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering Technology, and the Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering Technology please come forward under the direction of the marshals?
Francis Xavier Gertner.
Christopher Randall Brown.
Daniel Lou Lemke.
Jeremy Chin. Ryan Edward Chang.
Brian Gia Pham.
Mohammed Dadaboy.
Evan J. Gruber.
Brandon Thomas Din.
Hans Siegfried Tuliao Ramonera.
Alexander Nicholas Georges.
Renz Jaxel Dungo.
Kevin Pena.
Jaden Leah Hernandez.
Jason Adriana Leilani Endau Smith.
Jatao Wu.
Fernando Grano Cruz. Diego Hernandez.
Veronica Celeste Muniz.
Christopher Guerra. Raymond Brian Bomban Yada. Philip Butrone Jackson.
Jacob Ariel Ruiz.
David Garcia.
And T. Doan.
Frank Habib.
Grant William Erickson.
Jason Min Luong.
Fernando Ramirez.
Eleanor Page Whitesides.
Christopher Everastico Diaz. Nicholas Daniel Evans.
Daniel Pedrosa Machuca.
Julio Sanchez Alvarado.
Aurelio Garcia. Aiden Honka.
Kevin L. Duncan.
Jonathan Michael Hunter.
Hassan Aziz El Nasri.
Derek Jung.
Daniel Pham. Ken Wynn.
Wahab Olamilekan Ademola.
Jason Gustavo Velasquez.
Kate Bowie.
Robert Anson Supulsa.
Levi Perlman. Daniel Rascal.
Marcos Enrique Campos.
Oscar Juarez.
Clarence Tabuhara Soldevilla.
Terrence Joseph Darrow Reyes. Raul Martinez. Juan Carlos Ojeda.
Adrian John Hernandez.
Luis Antonio Canul.
Julian Ortiz. Abhel Matias.
Teddy G. Siringalis.
Joseph Adrian Rincon.
Joshua Cuevas Viduya. Israel Valenzuela.
Adrian Rodriguez Huerta.
Abdul Qadir Fejle. Javier A. Canales.
Philip Vittorio Galatioto.
Andrew R. Vigil.
Robert Olivas de los Santos. Jason Josue Duran.
Kelvin Ariel Guevara.
Axel Arturo Benitez.
Juan Antonio Terrazas. Christine Oasis Torres.
Emily Halverson.
Jonathan Sendejas.
David Aaron Mora. Andres Emmanuel Mora. Sulisak Matuchan.
Marvin Alexis Estevez.
Henry Hein Wing. Hong Fan Nguyen. Jamaican Timothy Reed. Christian Mangio Macalino.
Richard Hernandez.
Nicholas A. Newman. Christopher Uriel Nunez.
Saloni Singh.
Jared Andrew Miller. Pierce Martinez.
Alec Rafi Kendarian.
Jonathan Daniel Vasquez.
Alejandro Esaji Esparza.
Caitlin Loom.
Brandon Hui Dang.
Luis Armando Garcia.
Nicholas Ryan Stevens.
Hui Van Pham.
Christian Jeremiah Kellums.
Good evening. Congratulations, graduates, families, and all involved with your success. My name is Dr. Jalal Turabzadeh. I'm the chair of the Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering Department. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering and the Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering please come forward under the direction of the marshals?
Christian Jeremiah Kellums.
Jennifer Ann Tia Corral. Shamroz Ahmed. Ilyas El Khadraj.
Ashwin Ganesh.
Christopher Orozco.
Thomas DeVoe.
Jonathan Jin Tung Hata. Caden Christian Langlois.
John Fox Martin.
Jackson Slavins.
Samantha Cortez. Jibon Barwa. Samik Barua. Ricky Emmanuel Bedala.
Joseph Villaruel.
Jensen Andreas Koper.
Adam Bijan Ahmadpour.
Lisbeth Herrera Kewen.
Michael Quintero.
Hugo Alexis Salvador. Injun Shin.
Michael Joseph Yumul Espinosa.
Omar Sosa Garcia.
Luis Javier Hernandez.
Joel Francisco Smith.
Sebastian Lepo.
Luis Angel Saldana.
Daniel Terry Millsaps.
Nasatan.
Scott Reed Carso. Eamon Diaz de los Santos.
Oscar Arturo Sevilla.
Ren Andres Islas.
Free Palestine!
Audrey Helen Kim.
Nathan Ryan Anderson. Louis Michael Brown.
Gabriel Michael Taylor. Samuel Eli Stansberry.
Austin DeAndre Mann.
Travis Joshua Floker.
Michael Daniel Saavedra.
Tiffany Rose Johnson.
Thomas Tuong.
Chris Lee.
Kim Heng Saur.
Jacob Ryan Rodriguez. Johnson Vin Win.
Simi Zamir.
Shayna Beatrice Peralta.
Kevin Kyle Vergara Espejo.
Javier Ibarra Gomez.
Chirath Kahavitiga Dan.
Aaron Reyes. Hayden Alexander Palma. Monica Michelle Pinto Pinaro.
Iliana Jaramillo.
Tom Than Tran. Arturo Torres.
Mason August Gunn.
Antonio Julian Terrazas. Ridwan Ibn Siraj.
Ricardo Martinez.
Tien Quoc Van.
Andy Dwi Mai. Fernando Rodriguez.
Jonathan Yu.
Adrian Fernando Vasquez.
Hedi Adam Hadar. Ismael Garcia Munoz.
Ramiro Pantoja.
Anthony Flores Rodriguez. Mark D. Farrens.
Brian Jesus Valladolid Godinez.
George Rafat Iskander.
Brian Del Cid.
Suhaib Shahid Shaikh. Jaikirat Singh.
AJ Rakesh.
Tyler Anthony James Kiefer.
Angel Daniel Ortiz.
Jimmy Omar Andrade. Jose Alvarez. Jake Bennett Brandt.
Venza Zoltan Pap.
Eric Lane.
Esteban Pablo Ambris.
Shriyansh Kumar Singh.
Wissam Wabi.
Kumara Srivatsa Kondapalli.
Bilal Ahmad Rasul. Gerardo Rubio. James Din Win.
Eileen Mi Jin Lee.
Jade Lauren Thomas. Cassandra Zamora.
Obehi N.S. Ehigie. Dylan Elihu Casasola.
Ryan Christopher Santos.
Andre Cruz Medina.
Gavin Billhartz.
Dominic Ruiz.
Isaiah Emmanuel Arias.
Hu Di Tran.
Zhang Vin Wen. Luis Fernando Ochoa. Raul de Jesus Rodriguez.
Efrain Maderias Villegas.
Anthony Campos.
Kevin Payne Jones.
Alejandro Baron.
Tian Nan Win.
Christy Monica Santosa.
Ariana Hernandez.
Jason Trang.
Jalal Jafil.
George Yang.
Nathan Zui Huang.
Chase E. Duquette. Jayanta Debnath.
Yeret Tulea.
Alexander Mendez Chavez.
Gerald Peter Kaminsky.
Victor Yahir Palacios.
Brandon Reyes Linne.
Gabriel Walter Andal.
Kaitis.
Michael Joseph Hernandez.
Justin Victor Lopez Munoz.
Evan Lee Sheeks.
Carolina Medina. Miles William Rogers.
Johnson Huang.
Tony Thang Nguyen Tang.
Brandon Lopez.
Emilio Reyna. Kainoa Riley Reyes.
Joshua Talane Alba.
Matthew Stephen Payton. Sofia Medina.
Bridget Crystal Funes.
Arturo J. Ortiz Gonzalez. Abigail Josh Suarez Penaranda. Victoria Lynn Wynn. Nicolette Madonna.
Daniel Lou Sotelo.
Carlos Guillermo Ramirez Jr.
Adam Garcia.
Lucas Edward Demchik.
Nicholas Hani Gatos.
Jose Rodriguez.
Diana Calderon Montanez.
Maggie Irene Lilleberg.
Timmy Dang.
Nicholas Ryan Galani.
Ryan Than Vu.
Colby Broast Nguyen.
Luke Joseph Baumgartner.
Miles Raimundo.
Kyler Wesley Brandt. Nicholas Lawrence Burns.
Nicholas Van Velden.
Eric David Marquez.
Justin Jimenez.
Syed Yassin Ali.
Emmanuel Xavier Jones. Efrain Garcia.
Matthew Otilio Urena.
Mark Anthony Terro Hernandez.
Alan Arturo Fuentes. Robin Alquist.
Rebecca Suzanne Rohrbacher.
Jonathan Mason Lynn.
Jasmine Magdaleno Fernandez.
Shane Lopez.
Stuart Palafox. Armand Zachria O'Donovan.
Luis Manuel Esparza.
Cameron Bernard Kutz. Stephanie Ka.
Gamaliel Avalos Diaz.
Jordan John Lopez. Patrick Walter Gagnon. Ivan Dimitrievich Krat.
Sydney Diane Dixon.
Karen Evelyn Melendez.
Salma Ariana Subhani. Jocelyn Valdivia.
Edward Estrella. Denver A. Davis. Caleb Carr. Matthew Trevor Croft.
Haley Janelle Stevens.
Kaylee Elizabeth Gunn. Chase Crumweedy.
Ivan Cervantes.
Reina Lane Merlan Peña. Andrea Padron.
Eric Sendeyes.
Edwin Hernandez.
Jose Noel Martinez.
Evan Arredondo.
Andrew Garcia.
Armando Joshua Villa. Ryan J. Tavera.
Andrew Dominic Olmos. Kevin I. Obi.
Sean Vergara.
Derek Pham.
Andy H. Vo.
Brandon DeWong. George Galvezon de Loviar.
Vanessa Murillo.
Jack Joseph Jones. Ryan Tamalin Haga.
Cindy Huang Tran. Matthew Jacob Tina.
Victor Chavez Rojas.
Victor Jesus Hernandez.
Matthew Brian Ruiz.
Eric E. Garcia.
Olakunle Rashid Olambiwanu.
Haikun Sina.
Mohammed Ibrahim M. Badawi. Abdullah Abdul Rahman A. Al Khalaf.
Tan Nok Nguyen.
Gordon Lou Withrow.
Seth Hawkins.
Pedro S. Rendon. Nayan Estuardo Rodriguez. Angel Ramirez. Phúc Tục Ma.
Eduardo Sanchez.
Brad Corey.
Truong Fali.
Andy Hui Fung. Koi Min Pham.
Angel Salgado.
Robert Glavis Jr.
Vince Nguyen.
Avi Jagdish.
Joshua Luis Figueroa. Patrick Joseph Flanagan.
Aryan Tejash Vanswala.
Jarrell Albert Angelus Baines.
Jason Lee Tamayo.
Joshua Dominic Calderon.
Starlin San Ramirez.
Robert Shane Jones Ortiz.
Jolie Madison Rodriguez.
Jose Manuel Frausto.
An Min Vo.
Jenny Hing. Jacob Matthew Lynn.
Jaden Chandler Morales Sahilan.
Miles Anthony Hines. Francisco Javier Gonzalez.
Stephanie Marichella Turcios.
Alejandro Javier Martinez.
Keaton Alexander Safu. Jalian Danan Sunga. Matt Justin Danan Sunga.
Cristiana Marie Velasquez Posadas.
David Alexander Arevalo.
Christopher Perez. Ernesto Nava.
Angela Selwanis.
Nok Hong Chao Wen.
Oscar Miguel Gomez.
I am Oscar Morales Ponce, the Associate Chair of the Department of Computer Engineering and Computer Science. Will the candidates
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering and the Bachelors of Science in Computer Science please come forward under the direction of the marshals?
Jacob Scott. Tristan Matis Sang.
Pablo Antonio Guerrero Andres.
Joshua Michael Correa.
Ne U.
Nikaivan Charles Morales Bayaras. Francisco Fabian Diaz.
James Wingfat Kwan.
Ian Anthony Tsang.
Brian Adam Jabri.
Zanon Garrity.
Lee Roger Paez Ordinario.
Jeremy Luis Ordinario San Miguel. Nicholas Joseph Zanaboni.
Tong Nguyen. Ryan Norng.
Gerardo Vera.
Kyle A. Diocades. Ponte Butchad. Kyla Uyen Do. Cameron James Ferrer.
Aldrich Villamore.
David Brendan Dong.
Ming Tung Lei.
Alvaro Alexander Mora. Jeffrey Madrid.
Brody Lugis.
Adan Arevalo.
Andres Valladares.
Ryan Eugene Nelson.
Andrew Valdivia. Adam Brandon Tim.
Luke Jordan Zui Tren.
Vinicius Kenton Dugue. Nicholas Andrade.
Hunter D. Rubsiman.
Nicholas Christopher Tsimarekis.
Helen Hong Ho.
Eden Thomas Doss Fillmore.
Jerome Miguel Palaka Okba. Anki Nguyen. Bavli Mubarak.
Nathaniel Ventura.
Win Vin Tom Chow.
Alexis Marie Guerrero.
Marianne Grace Dizon. Roman Benito Baltazar.
Thomas Ho Nguyen. Nicole Lin Nguyen. Toy Min Nguyen.
Joshua Elijah Gilman.
Nathan Doe.
Zachary Daniel Sanchez.
Michael Katseros.
Dante Vincent Baruti. Mark Joseph Magalong, Austria.
Min Kan Huyen Tran.
Kevin Fan. Robbie Rimal.
Joseph Guzman.
Jonathan Robert T. Cerniez.
Justin Tiet Fung.
Ryan Toby Sanders.
Richard Mock.
Fong Wee La.
Stacy Bunn. Gospel Delangin. Noel Chiapa.
Vincent Tuan Tran.
Erwin Sarceño.
Omar Khalil Mamu Khalil.
Kenneth Tran.
Patrick Hamilton Christian.
Kendrick Anshel Selman Mbianda.
Kareem Fardone. Jeremy Pontillas Espiritu. Jamel Pontillas Espiritu.
Afzal Jamil Hakim. Zeki Jose Canlilar.
Luis Fernando Carrillo.
Fernanda Jacqueline Gomez.
Giovanna Ruiz.
Emily Sock Hawkins. Brandon Michael Gascon.
Jade Janet Martinez Pena.
Sophia Rhiannon Thomas.
Sean Nguyen Haya.
Eduardo Reyes.
Valerie Leilani Escalante.
Mina E. Hanna. Ricardo Jose Gallegos.
Brian Kurt Vandersend.
Evan William Hout.
Roberto Carvalho Brigago.
Kevin Vu Tran.
Gabriel Axel Molina. Matthew Arthur Ortega.
Kyung Soo Kang.
Leonard Jire Abalita.
Anton Nguyen. Wanak Nayat.
Brian Thie.
Fabian Ochoa Jr.
Mark Lira.
Ian Garrett Weiss.
Alexander Kolosinski. Leanne Trinity Lee.
Jason Marquez.
Courtney C. Totman.
Alina Anwar.
Valerie V. Pham.
Olivia Lee.
Lee Henry Y.C.
Brian Chorb.
Wesley Yushuan Shea.
Marina Victoria Velasquez.
Gianni Gonzalez.
Lucas Roy Delig.
Kevin Nat Wynn.
Liam Joseph Lizardo Abalos. Chase Calero.
Peter Herrera.
Faris Tariq Ganis Abdulatif.
Omar Essam Abdul Tawab Youssef.
Omid and Sha'i. Ajay Singh Bawaria.
Jimmy He Tran.
Evgin Demirci. Tyler Alamo Covert.
Ethan Ronin Leo. Abror Kosimov.
Brian Anthony Ayad. Brendan Patrick Bilson.
Danielle Neri.
Brandon Jeremy Cazares. Porter B. Clevidence.
Visak Jew.
Daniela V. Vargas.
Anita Demirji.
Sitlali Vasquez Gonzalez.
Natalia Beatriz Argumero.
Katie Leticia Martinez Ortega.
Diana Solis.
Daniela Anahi Martinez. Gaurav Harish Paryani. Tao Yi Mua.
Joseph Yohalashet.
Jacob James Phillips. Ramon Quintana III.
Brian Rowley Bergenholtz. Nathan Chow.
Mark Lim.
Paul Arthur Ortiz.
Gabriel Alexander Villanueva. Kevin Hitendrasin Solanki.
Brian Angel Benitez.
Philip Moon Sung Ra.
Kate E. Steer.
Mackay Hart de la Cruz.
William Alexander Messick.
Benjamin Jacob Smits.
Olivia Ashton Fishbaugh.
Analicia Natalia Sosa. Carla Janina Zuccarini.
Jason Andrew Gonzalez.
Nathaniel Haim Fedida. Rayan Ashraf.
Alexander Zui Huang.
Ronnie Nguyen.
Samantha Preciado.
Raquel Ashley Hernandez.
Vincent Huang Long Perlo. John Paul Polly.
Rafik Shukrallah.
Zaid Eril.
Christian Almazin,
Danielle Magdaleno Gonzalez. David May.
Arthur Sahakian. Roger Vivaldo Cardozo. Jonathan Sanchez Lagunas.
David Fernandez,
Francisco Lopez Morelos.
Damian Osorio.
And Tran Hansen.
Teresa H. Nguyen.
Kobe Jaden Banovong,
Alex Ross.
Nathan Tran.
JC Jared Corrado,
Justin Ji Han Nguyen.
Kyla Danielle Vendero Sanico.
Darren Tuan Lee.
Sky Adama Rogers.
Rex Tabora. Ksenia Trusova.
Dia Maria Paul.
Adrian Corona Tiapila,
Edith Mejia.
Karina Aviles, Alicia Abarquez Baharias,
Michael Christopher Torres.
Tyler Christopher LaForce.
Tyler Ruben Franca Pires,
Ivan Martinez.
Salvador Sebastian Sandoval.
James Darren Henry. Jordan Ismail Havalar. Matthew Kim. Cesar Orlando Hernandez. Caleb Lee.
Curtis Moreno.
Simon Tran. Eric Din Tran.
Tam Mai Win. Albert Linder Morales.
Viviana Garzon Silva.
Rodriguez Coronel Agatep,
Dennis Tran.
Samara Abigail Conjura Galvez, Edwin Estrada, Santosh Adhikari, Sudeep Dangi,
Aaron Calvin Garcia,
Leo Roth. Richie Bonnery Prack.
Sean Matthew Morata Lim,
Jorge Alexander Mejia. Brian Fan.
Trong Do Huang Lee,
Daryl Justin Chit,
Ninjin Adhu.
Krista Lee Toledo,
Leila Nicole Nunez.
Fong Tuan Truong, Nai T Tran,
Khoa An Win Dip,
Heather Ann Hawkins,
Martin Pelayo.
Adriana Razos Sangaspar,
Sophia Nguyen. Justin William Marcinek. Crystal Macias. Derek Meehan.
Samuel Benjamin Lara,
Rag Jayesh Patel.
Harrison Lee,
Stephanie Nunez Castillo.
Kanayo Sean Anyakbor,
Noah Mink Steve Haile,
Prime Andre Rosero Abayan,
Christian Ryan Mata. Saya Antonio Montoya.
Ryan P. Gallagher,
Peyton Isaiah Alferos,
David Ramirez.
Axel Allen Bravo Tan, Sarani Sydney Tang,
Anjali Mehta. Richard Andrew Perez. Rajesh Krishna Reddy. Tang Van Nat Nguyen.
Kenton La,
John Tran, Yueming Zhang,
Joseph David,
Kyle Reese Kakawa,
Jaden Tran,
Dylan Steve Cornell,
Dominique Legaspi Delon,
Leon Tien Nguyen.
Shrawak Shakya, Jason Lee Sugiharto, Prajwal Sharma,
Adrian Mendez.
Tuan Nan Baule,
Johnny Van,
Sapala Che,
Sidlali Jimenez,
Michael Galimba Pexon.
Alan Baudilio Avila.
Trenti Nokwen. Huang Kim Tai Nguyen.
Kendrick Ekene Ugwu.
Eduardo Martinez. Tracy H. Nguyen.
Travis Ryan Campbell.
Adam Vuong Hernandez.
Nathan Daniel Venier. Xander Lowell Stewart.
Arnav Mishra.
Manuel Melchor Lainillo.
Ashley Cho. Liam Francis Lazaro Bagabag.
Leticia Marceline Maucar. Angela Filomena Pastor.
Hui Kwang Vu.
Joshua Henrik Lowry.
Adrian Jean Alvarez.
Britisha Pandi.
Adim Chaulagain.
Fatima C. Sar. Kathleen Vu.
Jason Tia Nguyen.
Emmanuel Andrade.
Ryan Otoniel Thomas.
Jonathan Alberto Gutierrez.
John Christian Troxel. Christopher Soriano.
Christopher Murillo.
Sungcho Lee.
Dang Min No.
Peter Sambat Kim.
Oswaldo Omar Olson.
Brandon Vutha Hewitt.
Alessandre Francine Gachalian Parinas.
Kimberly Fengmi Lee.
Julie Jennifer Trung.
Brian Chuan Du.
Kelson Tran Nguyen.
Dylan He Tai.
Justin Cruz.
Ekaterina Lee.
Diego Sid.
Isaac Vera.
Bronson Hua.
Brian Van Tran.
Ethan Armand Andrews.
Freddie Martinez.
Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees Please stand if you are able and remain standing. President Connolly, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
You have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and by your Dean and your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled the requirements of the appropriate bachelor's degree with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Baccalaureate graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This signifies the completion of your undergraduate degree. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the graduates. Congratulations, family and friends. It has been wonderful to celebrate with you. Today, as you step forward as engineers, you carry more than just your degree. You carry the hopes and challenges of a world that awaits your talent, your ideas, and your commitment to building a better future. Go out there and change the world. Go Beach forever! Please remain seated until the recessional has been completed. Now for the surprise. We have a small gift for all the graduates to remember us by and to show your beach pride to the world. You can pick it up right outside the Diamond Club entrance to the right. Thank you for attending the College of Engineering commencement ceremony. Your favorite professors will be outside for photos as well. Let the recessional begin.